Hello everybody, in today's video we will analyze rhythm section in Event X, in Ketron Event Arranger keyboards. So we will talk about that, options, what we can get, how it works, and let us start. Now I will exit from here. I will go to bigger screen. I have just two cameras. Actually, I have one camera that is focused here. And I am going to press some buttons here. I am going to tell you exactly what I am pressing. I don't have now a third camera. Sorry about that. I will have it soon. But you will be able to understand everything and you will be able to see everything. So we are talking about rhythm section in Event, Ketron Event. Let me change this camera and show you options, what we can do here. Maybe in background you can hear meowing of my cat. She wants to be part of this. So, but I'm kind of busy. Maybe I can bring that cat to you and just show it for a moment. Just a moment. Okay, I know you want to be on my YouTube video. So now you are on my YouTube video, okay? Are you satisfied? Now you can go, I have to work something. Sorry about that. Go, see you later. Go with your friend, another cat, and have fun. Okay, sorry about this. Now we can continue. It was funny. That is, by the way, Nala. It's nice cat. Beautiful. Now we will continue. Let us go to rhythm section. We'll talk, focus is drums. And now, we will press to view and modeling. Okay, this is here. Now, when we press that, we will go to drums part. Whatever is red, I selected this. So look at now, I'm in bass section. Now, you cannot see my finger, but you can see that red. Here it means I did select this part. Now, what do we have here? We have 5 sections for the drums. And let me explain what they mean. Now, let me mute all of them. Here in the middle, this section, those are regular drums that we can find in style. They are part of the style. Variation 1, 2, 3, 4, or variation A, B, C, D. And then we have fill A, fill B, fill C, fill D. Then we have break A, B, C, D. We have intros, we have endings. So this part here, I will make it just a moment. I will press it. Now that is yellow, that is selected. We are talking about that part here. This part it is part of the style. When we are making style, that is part of regular style. That part can have inside like a couple different of variation. When you press major or minor or seventh, you can have different kind of the drums. Like in Korg, you have CV1, CV2, CV3. In Genus as well, you can have some changes when you press different chord. That is same story here in this keyboard. And now we are going to listen to those MIDI drums. Now, if it's not muted, then it's yellow. You can see what is chosen, and then we will listen to those drums. Variation A. I will increase volume. Variation B. Now somehow my variation C is a little bit louder. And then variation D. And each variation has fill or break. Now we have fills, breaks, and everything that is necessary to have. Now what do we have here in this part? We can choose different drum set. If we click there, we can go and choose different drum set. So I can go, for example, and change that drum set to this one, or to any another drum set, or I can go to drum set section and I can go to user and I can change elements of my drums and I can save them on user or save them with style. And then beside of that, I can go to drum mix section and I can mix each of that element. For example, here, if I don't want to have claps, I can remove them or I can mix them. I can change volume for those claps. Now I can change reverb, I can change panning, I can change pitch, I can change compression, velocity. So everything is possible to do. You can change it for in global mode for whole style, or you can change it if you disengage global for just that variation that you are working on that. Now that is what we can see in arranger keyboards. But now beside of that, this is very interesting what we can find on Ketron keyboards. Now, if you mute that, and if we go to pattern section, now, whatever I have just to, sorry about this, I have to mute my phone because I'm working with you now. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Now, everything that we had here on this part, just a moment, that is a regular part of the style. Now we have it in pattern section. In pattern section, I will just mute those drums and we will play now drums from pattern section. Now I have variation A. Let me press here global, mute, global, unmute for pattern section. And now I'm playing totally different patterns in same feelings, rumba, but not this pattern. Listen to this. Now what we got now? We got again variation A, B, C, D, fill A, B, C, D, break A, B, C, D. We have everything doubled. Whatever we have here as well. Just different kind of feeling. So if we are playing different songs, we don't need to go from that style. We can keep in that style, but we can just play different patterns, different drums, or we can use same drums. I have this drum. If I press there, now I have several options. On this position, I can use loop, I can use patterns made by Ketron, or I can use my user drums and I have my drum patterns for rumba, and I can change here. I can change drum to use another one. I can go to use user drum or factory drums. Now when I exit there from factory drums, now I can say, okay, instead of factory drums, I can have, instead of these patterns, I can have my regular patterns of this rumba. Those are regular patterns, or those patterns, I can mix them, blend them together. I can choose whatever I want. I can combine them. I can use them on different variation, just disengage global, and whatever you like to use in one variation, you can change it in another variation. So if I'm in this variation with this pattern, I go to B variation, and now I am using this pattern, and now I'm just pressing C variation. Look at, I'm using pattern. B variation, I'm using regular style. You can see here, everything is happening here. What is muted, what is not muted. Now, beside of all those options, now I can say, I don't want any of those MIDI drums. I want to use live drums. Now I will go to look for live drums. Those drums are played by real musicians and recorded with microphones. So, and now I'm using my live rumba. Just a moment. I will just go there. Live funk, live rumba. And I want to use 99, this one. I will use that one, and I will increase volume, put it on something that is about this level that I have with MIDI drums. Now I'm going to play it. Now you are listening live drums with percussions. Okay, now I will change to use live drums for every single in global, for every part of the style. Now I will switch there. Okay, I have to do mute. I have to change. I did change global. Now I will go back to this variation. Now I'll press global. Then I will mute in global mode everything except this. I will put volume 66, and now I have options to play variations of live drums. That's different variation. Next variation. First variation. So as you can see, now I have again variation ABCD, fill ABCD, break ABCD, but this time live drums recorded with microphones. Live drummer was playing, so I'm using waves. Now, if I want to combine them, I can do so as well. But before we do that, I will press setting, and I can now fix those live drums. I can go to edit, and I can change EQ of those drums. Mid, less mid, more bass. Choose frequency, and then whatever you want to do with this frequency, you can change it, you can save it, exit, or you can use some presets from here that you can find there. So, or you can do that on your way, and you can change some behavior of those drums. Now I will exit from here. I will stop it for a moment. And now, what if I want to combine live drums or live percussion with my MIDI drums? Let us do that. Now I'm going to press here, and I'm going to choose, instead of live drums, I'm going to choose some percussions here, and I will put volume down for those percussions. I know they're loud. So when I put those percussions, I'll mute them for a moment. I will just use my MIDI pattern, put it here, to play it here, this part. And I will add live percussions. Or I can choose this pattern. Very, very powerful and very interesting. So now I have that option. So what I can do, I have 3 choices. I can decide if I want to have one choice in style, then change to another choice or to a third choice. Or I can combine all those choices, whatever I have, 3 combination of different happening I can add. And I can save them with variation. So whenever I press variation, it will behave on the way whatever I choose to hear at this moment. Now, beside of this, we have drum. We have like here groove 2 and groove 3. Look at, and now we can choose additional stuff like bell or groove 3. We can choose options of clap, bongos, ethnic, whatever we want to choose. For example, if you go to ethnic part, if you go to end of that ethnic part, now we can choose, for example, Darabok Rumba, and let us see how it sounds. And let me just mute this and play this. See, I will increase volume. If I want to have factory Darabok sound or my Darabok, those are my samples, or factory Darabok. But if it's not that enough to me, then I can say, okay, Now, factory darabuk will play only if I press vary button. If I disengage vary button, it will not play. So vary button is button you cannot see now, but I will tell you it's between variation D and fill. There is button, it says vary button. And now I will disengage that and I will play that style. There is no dose darabuk there. But if I press vary, it will play. But what if I decide to go out from global mode, and then in global mode I can, when I press this button here, then I will play those darabuks. When I press vary, I am combining both darabuks, or I can mute those darabuks. Now I can combine even those two darabuks, and I can add here bell, or clap, or conga, or whatever, or tambourine. So if I want to add something there. So in this video, I showed you very, very powerful option that will give you hundreds and hundreds of ideas what you can do with those. You can just say, oh my God, I'm so confused, but not. You are actually happy. You are happy because you have options to make your style to be so different, so live. So it is so much variation, much more than even musician in live band is using. So you can play whatever way, however you want. You can have several options of playing, of variation of playing this style, or you can mix styles. You can mix drums, you can mix kits, you can mix whatever you want to do. Just imagine what you can do with everything of this. So thank you very much for this video. As I mentioned, soon I will get Genos 2, and I am going from now to continue with videos like this, how you can use actually your instruments. So please recommend my channel to other people, watch my channel. And in February, I'm getting a Korg Musicant. My friend is bringing that Musicant from his place to my place. Anyway, we will focus to talk about keyboards, how we can use them, which options they have. So that is why it is important to subscribe to this channel, because it is not a channel where you are listening. Somebody is playing some songs and putting some styles or something. It's not. It is actually about learning, getting real information that as a musician you need. See you in my next video.